Hello, gorgeous. Here is how to simplify your life to be more elegant. Start off 2026 strong and stay elegant all throughout 2026. These are it girl systems you're going to need in your life. If you like elegant life and style, subscribe and click the bell. Tell all your friends. Watch this several thousand times. It's 100% free. I only post elegance with attitude, so you don't have to lose your personality learning how to be elegant on your journey. The first thing is matching sets. I'm currently wearing one now. I got stopped at the grocery store today and had a really long conversation. Someone wanted to know all about my life simply because I looked put together. It's crazy the opportunities it opens up. Matching sets take out the decision fatigue. I got this from Fashion Nova. I'll have it linked below. I'll also have a whole haul coming out, so subscribe for that. The point in having matching sets is that you don't have to think. You're getting more for your money. You have different pieces to work with automatically as opposed to shopping for individual pieces. You save more in the long run when it comes to time, effort, and when you look monochromatic, it's a pre-thought outfit. You look more polished and put together. Today I was told that I look put together when this feels like a lounge set. It's flattering but not fitting. Know what looks good on you. That's very important. I'll have a video on all of that coming out soon. I have so much content I have already written out. It's just a matter of sharing it with you guys. But matching sets have propelled me into another realm of fashion. I had this problem where I was posting so many elegant basic outfits I can wear every day, but I get so bored. They're a good foundation for your wardrobe, but when it comes to wearing style that can be a touch trendy, this will always be in fashion because it looks good on me. I look like I put a lot of thought into my look today when the truth was all I had earlier was sunscreen on. The next thing is tailoring over buying more. I have a ton of clothes that I have not used because they do not fit me well. I need to take them to a seamstress or a tailor who can fit them better on me so that I get inspired to use my clothes again because I have even more options to create more outfits with different looks. Also, it will look good on you, so you'll want to wear them more. As long as the cut is flattering on you, it will always be in style. Not necessarily that it's a straight cut, it's a boot cut, it's this, it's that. If people care about trends, that's good. You want to have a taste of them and not live your life around them. It's gonna cost you a fortune to keep up with. I want you to save money and be smart with your dressing decisions, your financial decisions. Next is to use what you actually have. When it comes to ingredients in my fridge to outfit, tools that I need for DIY projects at home or for my car, I will always use what I have first because the old me made smart decisions so that I could benefit now. Instead of buying something new that I think I need, for example, a new nail polish, I'll find an old nail polish that I haven't used in a while and it makes me see it differently. I have a new perspective, a new style, a different way that I'm going to use it. So it's not necessarily I'm getting bored of the same old thing. I appreciate what I have and I want to get my life's worth out of it. I want it to last for a long time, so I take care of all my clothes properly, wash them on delicate and cold cycle, and then lay them out to dry, steam them, put on a video that I've been wanting to watch. Instead of wasting dead time just doing that video, I will have a 2-for-1. It has benefited me. I save a lot more money. Instead of buying a $200 microphone, I'm going to use this one until it dies. I replace it when I need it as opposed to finding the next thing. You probably have a lot of things that you're not using or don't realize you already have. Life is not complicated as long as you do the low-hanging fruit. I love lazy girl luxuries and shortcuts. Next is prescription skincare and professional skincare. I have this really weird, annoying problem, which I'll create a whole video on. My skin is very uneven, and that's the biggest problem I have. Instead of putting makeup on every day, I notice the most elegant women that I see, and a lot of rich ladies here in Los Angeles, they don't wear any makeup and their skin looks so healthy, it looks so even and so glowing. They won't have their nails done. I stopped having my nails long. I don't ever go to the salon, which I probably should. I want to do it for my toes more because I don't have a lot of nail polish colors and I like to pamper my feet. When it comes to my hands, I'm really good at filing my nails at home, doing it by myself, but I stopped having long nails because they get in the way. When I simply want to open a door, they'll break. If you have gel extensions, they will pop off, and it's such a pain in the neck to sit and have hours of your time taken away from removing the gel or adding the gel. It doesn't make any sense. And when I cook, I can really get in there. If I'm baking bread, if I'm making noodles, spicing some meat, same with driving, same with doing everything in my day-to-day life. I don't have to worry. It's just one more thing. I still do file my nails and shape them. I take care of them. I use hand and nail cream. I put sunscreen on them, my hands. I put oils on my hands. I am not neglecting my hands. I am simply making the decision not to go to the salon and waste my life away. You can't even check your emails because your hands are busy. It's not very polite. The prescription I've been using for correcting my dark spots is muesli, where you consult with a doctor. I've done everything. I sleep well, I eat properly, work out almost every single day. My hormones still will subdue the color. I have a lot of patchy skin. I have to be really on top of a lot of extra skincare just to do that. And I find myself saving more money by either going to a dermatologist or going to med spa. They'll customize a prescription for you. They did that on muesli for me. I got the dark spot corrector. I look crazy gorgeous when my skin is just by itself. I use unseen sunscreen SPF 50. It's not sticky. It makes a really good primer for makeup, which is what I use. And if you only use it by itself, all throughout the day at the beach, your face will look super glowy and you look healthy. It just does so many benefits for your skin. Next is I stopped wearing makeup before 12 p.m. I like to let my skin breathe. The thing with sunscreen is you have to wash it off because it blocks your pores, so you really have to cleanse. I've been prioritizing sunscreen and cleansing. It has balanced all of my skin out. I look much healthier. I take breaks from the prescription. I'll use it every 1 to 2 days, but stopping wearing makeup altogether also makes you appreciate the generations of genetics that you have in your features. A problem that a lot of women have and a lot of people don't understand what a real woman looks like, including ourselves. And we're fooling ourselves with social media, putting on so much makeup to alter the way that we look. We think we're highlighting or defining our features when the truth is we're just altering them. When you know what you look like, you appreciate it, which is why I have so many vlogs without makeup on, because I want you to know that this screen, it might not be perfect. It might not be society's beauty of what we think is attractive, but it's my beauty and I appreciate that. Thank you, mom and dad. So know what you actually look like when you don't have makeup on. A lot of people will look very similar to when they have makeup on. When I line my eyes, I look very, very different. But when I don't line my eyes and I use the subtle colors of my face with makeup, I get a lot of really genuine compliments as well. When I'm full glam, they know I'm full glam and they're like, oh girl, you look good. But when I use the peaches in my skin or in my lips, people notice and they'll heart eye emojis in person. You look more stunning when you are actually working with your features. Whatever is closest to how you look should be your glam daily. Going about your day in the daytime especially, I feel like you don't necessarily have to do a full face of glam. When I am in my own skin, I notice I have been turning heads when I don't have makeup on at all. I get tons of compliments. I think it's because I'm having positive energy. They see me as a radiant person and they feel the good vibes. Something that has helped me also is sunglasses. They have helped my eyes so much because my eyes are so sensitive now. I have made my schedule nocturnal for work. When I take off my shades, my eyes really water. I also will use blue light glasses throughout the day. It's less glam. It really helps to simplify your life when you don't have to spend so much time on doing things that aren't necessary. I think it's important to get glam every single day, but not during the daytime, especially you want to action things. For example, errands, going to work. There are 1,000 other more important things you can do and show up as your best without makeup on or with minimal makeup on. Next is budgeting and finance. After I divorced, I'm 30 now, I'm gonna be 31 this month. In my 20s was when I got married. In my early 20s, I was 23. There's a statistic that 60% of marriages in their 20s end up in divorce. After my divorce, I had all these savings, I had all these investments. Once I divorced, I forfeited everything. It was our agreement. Nobody ever plans on breaking up. Unless you're a really calculated person, that's kind of evil and weird and manipulative. I believe that if you're with someone, you're with someone together forever, and then you have, whether it's a prenuptial agreement or a spoken agreement that you guys commit to because you both want the best for each other. I ended up forfeiting everything. I opened a high yield savings account and a retirement account, and I put everything on automatic. I have never felt better. This is the time that I have been showing up for myself this year. I'm starting literally from scratch. All my clothes, all my everything, my money, all my life. I bought a new car, I got a new apartment. I'm currently shopping for a nicer apartment with a lot more space, and it's just more me, so I can show you guys more outfits and more home decor, more cooking, more lifestyle. Budgeting and being wise with your money is very sexy. Stretching your dollar, being resourceful. I've always been this way. People might have savings, but they don't know how to make their money grow. All the monetary decisions I make are for my grandchildren. It's not just for me, it's for my future's future. So I think in very, very long terms, this is not financial advice. I found SoFi because it has a 4% compound interest rate. I used to have Charles Schwab, which was like 0.5%, which is crazy. I think there was a specific reason because we had multiple investment properties that we were renting out. Now my life is very different. I have a different lifestyle. This suits me better. Also, retirement is something that I've always been wanting to do. Back then, it was in my 40s. So now it's more in my 50s because I am 30 years old. It's going to take me time. Time is your friend when it comes to money. Time is your friend when it comes to investing. I don't believe in short, trendy tech AI things. Like, good. If you like crypto, if you like AI, you want to invest in that, that's great. If you have the margins to bounce from it in case it goes awry. But me personally, I like Warren Buffett style and property, land, things that go on forever that you will always need. Recycling, garbage. That's how I am personally. Anyway, it's just not cute when I see 50-year-olds who don't have their life together and they get fired and they have a whole identity crisis. You have to have a backup plan, plan A, plan B, plan C, which I have instilled because of getting on top of my finances. This first 3 years, I am getting rid of all my debt. I don't have crazy debt. I have a car and then, oh yeah, that's it. So it's like car and car insurance and then software for my business, which is not even debt. It's I can cut it off anytime and it doesn't hurt or affect me. But if it affects your credit, that's proper debt. My car is easily taken care of within the next month. I set myself up for success that it's paid off even faster. I put half the car payment down, 5 or 6,000. I bought the car in October. It's February and it's already going to be paid off within the first quarter of the year. So I'm really happy. Next is taking care of my hair. I found this out in multiple interviews about people who are people watchers for a living. So people in the CIA, in the FBI, they look at different things, all these studies. The first thing people notice about you is your hair. It tells your age. It says if you're healthy, if you take care of yourself, if you prefer a certain style. It says so many different things about you. This year, I have been focusing on my hair and skin. Oh, I always focus on my skin, but I focus on my hair even more so. I'm gonna go to the salon more and take care of my hair because my hair is really long. It's really high maintenance and my arms hurt after a long time. A lot of people say that my arms are super toned. No, it's blow drying and brushing my hair. My arms are actually sore today. So I think it's from carrying groceries. Next is do your nighttime routine once you get home. If you get home during the day, you don't have any place to go afterwards, wash your face off, take a shower, clean yourself, do your hair care, do a hair mask, do your skin. I like to do eye gel patches at random times during the day. I will do a face mask. I love going out with just lip balm and sunscreen. It's the best, you guys. I'm so lazy. I hate begrudgingly brushing my teeth and flossing right before I need to go to bed because I didn't do it earlier. So this has been something that has made my life so much easier to the point that I can relax level 100 and not stress at home. It mitigates so much stress. Which brings me to the next step, which is organize your home for tomorrow or later. If it's the beginning of the day, you have an event that night, get your outfit ready, get your shoes ready, have it ready together so that you can go do it. If you know you're gonna work out, get your workout gear together. If you know you're gonna do something, prepare for it. The week is gonna start off strong with a lot of work and you don't wanna have to think about meal prep yesterday. If you know that you need to answer all these emails, reply back faster, do the thing faster, and organize yourself for later or tomorrow. The most important life-changing, impacting one is part of the nighttime routine. So when I get home, I will have my lounge clothes ready, my socks, my underwear, and I'll have the lotion ready because I like to lotion my entire body after I shower. I will have it ready and it has been a life changer. I just grab it. It makes the showering routine of an everything shower not feel as much of a chore, and it's an enjoyable thing that I get to do and take care of myself, and it becomes easier, more attractive. People ask, how do you do it? I show up for myself in every single aspect of my life. Next is something I have been doing for years and have been cultivating different routines to figure out how to get more done in a shorter amount of time. And the best for me is when I have alone time, because also I'm an empath, and if someone else is in the room, I'm going to do my best to accommodate them, especially if we don't have as much space in the house. This apartment is tiny. I feel the need to cater to someone else, or they feel the need to talk to me and bother me when I really need to be in monk mode, focus mode, which is why my next place, I'm going to have an office. I can lock the door and focus, do not disturb on my phone, because this is my sacred time. And every time I live with someone and I say, don't bother me for 1 hour, and I close the door, they will barge into my room for 3 times, call and text me nonstop. There's this business lounge in my building. There will be someone else there who's listening to their phone or laptop on speaker, and I have my earphones on, and I can still hear through it. Or they'll have a meeting and they'll talk, and I was there first. They don't ask, excuse me, do you mind if we have a meeting? They don't do any of that. They have horrible manners. So I need to create space and time, either when other people are asleep or when they are away. You guys know who I'm talking about if you have been following me. I want to spend time with you, but I want to spend quality time with you, and I want to do my work, quality work. I put 110% into everything I do. I'm no nonsense with showing up properly, and I hate when I half-ass things. And if I ever do, that's the reason why. I didn't give myself enough time where when I want to do something, someone else will barge in when I told them not to. Everything's for a reason. I'll either stay up later or wake up earlier, or do things while people are away, or find a way to isolate myself to create those systems. Next is sweat for 1 hour a day. Whatever type of workout you do, I think it's important to get your hormones functioning properly, to become tired, to think clearly, to get your gastrocnemius muscle, aka your second heart, pumping. It also helps you actually be sharper in social interactions and conversations. You will find yourself with more brilliant things to say, to react to other people's comments, and you're even snappier with jokes when you are working out. Working out properly not only makes your skin glowy, not only makes your health better, not only makes you breathe and think properly, your whole body benefits when it comes to the way that you handle situations. I like to have consistent movement, not just having a few reps of this, a few reps of that. It also helps me stay more consistent because I've been showing up every day for myself, and I've also been becoming more polished, where I've never made better friends, I've never kept better friends, nurturing all my relationships, thinking better, and my writing has become so much better. And it's not just only a matter of practice, it's a matter of accelerating it with other things in my life that benefit my writing. You show up as your best, feeling good, and you also look good after a long streak of accomplishment. That's what do you call serotonin? Serotonin, when you're working out, it literally rewards your brain, makes you feel happy. And then dopamine, when you see the long streak of progress, you feel good. It's not a burst of action that makes you feel good. It's a good story, but it's consistency and habits that build you to be stronger every single day, where you become invincible. And also, because of consistent movement, I have kept my abs for 4 months straight, even throughout my periods, through cycle syncing, because of consistency, not because of anything extreme diets or extreme workouts. It's just the same boring things every single day. Next is a sleep mask. This is the perfect sleep, especially since I can't install blackout curtains where I live. I have this washable silk sleep mask that has been helping me. It's from Lunya. There are so many different kinds, like contour ones. Those are so stiff and they give me a headache after a long time. The really thin ones destroy your hair, so you can't have next day hair. So this is the only thing that I like, because 1, it feels like a pillow. 2, it's really comfortable. 3, it's washable, which I like, and it's silk, so it doesn't leave cotton dents, wrinkles onto your skin the next day that you don't know how long it's gonna take for it to fade away, because you want to do your makeup and get ready to go for the day. If you have a presentation for work, you have to show up. This sleep mask has also been helping me because it goes all around your head and it feels like a pillow, really cushiony soft. It makes you fall asleep. It forces you to fall asleep as well. If you want to have a set time to go to sleep every single night, to wake up early, it's really, really beneficial. The only problem that it has is that sometimes in the night I move around so much like a rotisserie chicken that it starts to slip up and I have to pull it back down again. And if I get any ounce of light, I will feel so tired. So I got the black one. I used to think that sleep masks were a waste of time. I thought they were ridiculous. They're only for planes or long car rides. It's made such a difference that my bags have gone away. They're not as intense. My puffiness is gone. I actually get more sleep than I need sometimes, that I feel like that lethargicness when you wake up and soreness because I've been laying down so long in one position. You don't realize how tired you are until you get a really good night's sleep. Next is doing high priority tasks and doing them, period. I'm in the mindset that once it crosses your mind, you have to do it right away. If you can't do it right away, say you're away from home and you need to do something once you get home, write it down in your notes app. I don't think people carry pens and pencils. People never have pens on them. So write it down in your notes app. And I have this note that is titled action plan. There are things that I need to do. It's good having a planner because you think properly. It opens up different pathways of your brain when you write and read print. However, I don't always have it with me. I have it as loose guidelines for my agenda and writing out my thoughts of things that I want to get done, where the action plan is things that I have to get done. When you do the things, you get a lot more done and you realize what you're capable of and the progress that you can keep with doing these things. It makes you feel invincible. What I like to do is prioritize the highest priority task first. Usually that's something to do with my health and then serving others. So I will serve my clients, I will reply quickly to my friends, I'll answer emails. When I used to have the same schedule as my partner, I would make them coffee in the morning and we'd both have coffee. It's important to show up in every way that you can by actually prioritizing the hardest thing. If it's a thing that it's a huge project and you need to chip away at every single day, you know it's going to take a lot of work, then you break it down easily by prioritizing it first and getting it out of the way, so your mind rests and you're not as stressed out if you have this giant project of blocks that you need to take apart. Next is showing up with a positive attitude. If you think that you don't have the talent, if you think that you don't have the skills, if you think that you don't have the experience to show something, showing up with a positive attitude is what gets you furthest in life, because you're there, you're practicing. It's literally practicing showing up. In job interviews and in business hires that I've seen is that if they don't like someone, even if you're good at the job, they won't hire you. They can train absolutely anybody for the job. So they will see if they like you, if you have a good attitude, if you're radiating positivity, you will be chosen over the people who have all the technical skill no matter what, because you show up every day. That's the only thing you have to do, and you naturally have a positive attitude. People want to hire people they work with. People want to not necessarily hire, but always work with people who are like this. I go to this grocery store and there's this woman there who I always greet. I always say, "Good afternoon, how are you doing?" And we have a little bit of rapport and banter. She always wants to help me more and give me more free things at the grocery store, and I don't even ask for them because she knows I'm always there and she treats me well, and I treat her well first, because she probably gets a lot of people with bad attitudes who are super entitled, who complain to her all day. She has a hard job where she's on her feet, not by choice. When you give them a little bit of spark of mood, my dad always taught me, is make people smile, make people feel good, because you don't know someone's situation and how bad their day was. So you can turn it around by simply being positive wherever you go and show up like that all the time. If people say something defensive, let it be, but you change the subject and you say something nice. Tweak these things as you go. Take these with a grain of salt. Do what works for you, because what might work for me is not something that is perfectly aligned with whatever your lifestyle is. The point is to stay consistent so that every single day that you show up for yourself, you only have to give 1%, because you've already fixed everything, all your systems to be aligned really easily. And it doesn't take as much effort to show up the next day because you're so much in the zone practicing that it doesn't even feel like work anymore. It's just who you are. It's important to not have the motivation, but the identity shift. I don't have to think if my hair is black. I just look at my hair and I know it's black. I am a black-haired person, but it's also my identity that I don't have to think that I'm going to work out today, because it's just something I do. It's part of who I am. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, click the bell, tell all your friends for more elegant life and style with attitude, and I'll see you later.